Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of Not So Good Advice, where me, the host, Lou Blue, gives you, the beautiful people, not so good advice. This is episode 42. What you gonna do? I don't know. But we're really going through these episodes. I really like how the real ones are still here with me, and the more, the merrier. They're just keep on coming along, okay? So, I know I haven't been posting as much as I used to. I do apologize. I have a job. I work out, I go to school, I got somewhat of a social life, okay? I got family, okay? I got friends, okay? I got a dog, I recycle. Your boy gets busy sometimes, but I'll never leave you guys. I'm here for the long haul. This ain't gonna stop, and I'm gonna keep going. Why? Because I love you. Because I love you. People might not listen to you. People might not be there for you. You might not have anyone, but you got me, Lou Bloom. Okay, like always, this is not legal or professional advice. This is strictly for comedic purposes and entertainment only. You should not be taking this literal, but if you do take it literal, like, comment, subscribe, send an email, notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. We're dying to know what happened, and if you got any question, comments, or concerns. Okay, also, this is a safe space, 100%. You can ask me anything. No judgment. Just kidding. We're judging, but it's okay. Because we're judging with love. We're here to help. Okay? So send them on down. Don't believe anything I say. Don't believe anything that comes out this beautiful wet mouth. Okay? Don't believe it. This is just for entertainment. But, let's go. First one says, should I still pursue her? Hello, fellow people. I'm a 28-year-old guy. Basically been dating this girl who's 25 for about 3 months, and her longtime best friend who's 29, which is also her brother's wife, who's 31, has a brother, Johnny, who's 28. That's confusing as hell. How dare you send this to me? Who she has known for since she's been her best friend. Okay. Now I really just like this girl, but I recently found out she used to hook up with her best friend's brother, Johnny. Cut it out. Abort. Ain't gonna work out. Stop wasting your time. I'm just gonna cut that short right there. Stop wasting your time. There's no use. It's horrible. It's just, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, let's just, for fun, and keep reading. Not sure how long ago, but she said 3 years ago. She was not upfront about this when I first asked about him either. I think she was afraid of me leaving her and is nervous to tell the truth. I get we all have the past, but this is a guy who will always be around because he's been part of their family for a long time. It's not some random guy she can completely cut ties with. I will most often see this guy in a family function and parties. It makes me uncomfortable that they still talk and remain friends. The family tie just makes things complicated. I wonder if her previous boyfriends also ran into this. Well, don't even worry about the previous boyfriends. Worry about Johnny. Johnny boy. Johnny. Stay golden. I'm curious on what everyone thinks about this. If they were in my situation, I genuinely like this gal and she's faithful. So I'm not sure where I should go from here. If I bring him up again, it'll be the third time, and I don't want to sound insecure and cause drama around it, but it's what I feel. Would you still date her? This girl in this situation. Easy. She's 25. You're 28. Johnny's 28. Easy. You just, go in the ring. And you go all the way to the end, till someone stops breathing, and you stop them from breathing, till the heart stops, and the casket drops, and the flowers get thrown on the casket, and the dirt covers it up. That's one way you can go about it. Or you can just say, hey, listen, babe, I really like you. I'm really into you. It's never going to change. I see a bright future between us, and I want to take you serious. But for some reason I can't. You know why I can't take you serious? because there's a man that used to, well, be very intimate with you, and he has not left your life. He's still very much here and very close. And in my heart, as much as I want to love you, I can't. Because I don't want to be at a party for the holidays, or graduation, or a wedding. And I know I'm not the only guy that was up in them sweet walls. Just say it like that. Just like that. And she's going to understand. And if she doesn't, well, then there you go. There's the answer. But personally, I feel weird if there was a girl. If there was a girl who, I'm trying to be serious with, and there's a guy that used to just plow like a hard-working ox through her fields, and now that ox is retired, and he took off the reins, and he's out grazing the grass, but the grass is down the street and very, very close, and that ox is never going to leave. I can't do that. So that's my advice. Next question. My mom caught me watching Corn on the Cob. Last year in the summer, my mom caught me watching Corn on the Cob. I'm 22 years old and I'm a female. Oh, wow. Where's the doctor? Can you prescribe something? And do watch Corn sometimes. Since that day, she would always bring that moment in an argument. Whoa, that's crazy. Like today, she got mad at me because I was talking to my friend on the call. I don't know what's the big deal with me talking to my friends because I rarely have time to chit-chat with them. She was telling my sister how shitty kind of person I am because she caught me watching inappropriate stuff, and it was just embarrassing. It didn't come out because she's worried I will lose my path or something. She does that just to make me feel bad. She has said it even in front of my brother and father. Damn. Yeah. I mean, you see, it's good when some families are super close. It's good. And it's good when your parents are close to their kids. But when they get too close, too comfortable, and they lose their sight of being your parent and they think of being like your friend or something, it ruins the relationship. It gets really weird and it just gets blurry. I don't think she lost her sight of being your parent, but I think that she definitely is overstepping, because at the end of the day, you're 22, and like, if you're gonna drink alcohol and become an alcoholic, you will. If you're gonna smoke cigarettes and become addicted and get cancer in the lungs, you will. If you want to save up all your money and then steal stuff around the house and sell your car and go gamble it all away in the casino, you're gonna do that. And if you want to watch the juicy, steamy, buttery Corn on the Cob, you're gonna do that. So, if it really bothers you, you own it and be like, yeah, I do that sometimes. I mean, and you're telling dad and my brother, like, they don't do that even more? Talk to me when you got something new to say, Mom. You can say that. Or you can say the other thing, which is you sit your mom down and you be like, Mom, I'm not as horny as you think. So every now and then, the Corn on the Cob is on my phone and I watch it. And I don't like the way you bring it up. It's very weird and insecure, or very weird and it's an invasion of my privacy. You make things awkward, and like, I just don't like it. Like, can you not bring it up again? It really bothers me. That's it. Just like that. And she has to understand. And if not, well, then you're going to have to understand your mom has a little bit of issues, and she's kind of in a weird way hates you because you're her but younger and prettier, and she wishes she made better choices in life, but she can't because she's already older and has kids, and she's married to who she's married with, and you're the new and approved her 2.0, and she's just hates that you make not the best decisions. But you have to get over that. But you're gonna have to like understand that. So I think that's my you know my advice on that. Next question. This one goes, lost some trust in my girlfriend. So I'm a 29-year-old dude. Basically, I've been dating this girl who's 25 for a few months, and a long time. Okay, no, sorry, I got confused. I thought this was the other one. Okay, and her longtime best girlfriend has a brother who she has known for since she's been her friend. I went to her birthday party soon after we started dating and became exclusively shortly after that. But I noticed she and her friend's brother had a pretty good dynamic with each other. Other enough that led to me questioning things. As the night went on and we were getting more drunk, her friend's brother started obviously display signs of jealousy and was taking jabs at me. Whoa. Whoa. Later that night, I asked my girlfriend, what the hell was that about? And who was he to you? And if they had history. Now I honestly don't ever remembering if I directly asked if they ever had hooked up, but she said he was just a family friend. Do you believe that? I know I don't. And it would be weird since he was her best friend's brother. That would be weird, but life is weird sometimes. Fast forward a month later, we were hanging out and drinking, and I brought him up again because she was showing me old memories at her job, working with him. Oh. Again, they seem so good together from the dynamic I see. I asked her about him and she said they only hooked up once a couple years ago. Oh, so it's not that weird. It's because he's a family friend. Okay. This was new information. Now I get it that the past is the past, but I feel like this is something that she could have mentioned the first time I asked him about him, but left it out. Feel like she had lied about this and not sure how I feel about it. Sounds like it's being sketchy about him, and I honestly don't know why. Well, you've been dating for a few months, you said, with her? Well, she lied. Or she didn't lie, okay? A lot of people do this, especially the beautiful BBGs. They do this a lot. She didn't lie, but she just clearly and simply didn't tell you, okay? And as much as it bothers you and it's weird, and it is weird, I mean, it's no real harm done. She didn't really lie. She just didn't tell you. Oh no, she did lie. She said nothing happened because it would be weird because that's her brother's homeboy, and she ended up hooking up back in the past. So she did lie. Okay. Look, if you really like her, I say stick with it, but that is a precursor for what is to come, and we all know what is to come. You're gonna argue. You're gonna get the relationship's gonna get rocky. You might bring it up again. She's gonna hang out with her family. Her brother's friend is gonna be there, and then one thing leads to the next. And I guarantee you, if you guys ever break up or take a break, he's just gonna happen to be there. Happens all the time. Happens every time. Okay, not every time, but happens like 99.9% of the time. Yes, I'm biased, but also I know these things. And if you're a real one, you would know these things too. It's sad. It's a cold world out there, but it's true. Yeah, I would just say stick with it, bro. But just know she's a slippery one. And if she did this once already, just wait. More things are going to come up. More things are going to get weird. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to decide whether you're willing to work through it or not. Because everyone has skeletons in their closet. Everyone is weird and fucked up in their own way. There's just some people who are really fucked up and weird. Like they murdered someone in the past. Which is obviously, think super twice about being with them. And there's other people who messed up in the past a little bit, like maybe they cheated or they lied or this and that, which everyone can become a better person and work through that. So that's what I say about that one. Next question. Would it be stupid to ask for time off work? I'm a 22-year-old girl. I recently just started Abilify, an antipsychotic medicine. I have really been struggling mentally, but I put it aside when I have to go to work. I still live at home, and my parents are abusive, not physically anymore. Okay, so I don't think that they've been helping. I don't have friends, so I just go from work to home, vice versa. My manager's mom recently passed away, and she was gone for 2.5 weeks. She's back now, but has been doing half shifts during the time she was gone. Myself and other coworkers covered a lot of extra shifts. I know it sounds so stupid, but it honestly burnt me out. Would it be stupid to ask for time off? I feel like I shouldn't care. I don't really have a reason to want to take time off. My manager's mom died, and she's back at work now. Neither of us are doing well mentally, but I feel like I would be wrong of me. Okay. So, I mean, what's going on? You're just burnt out? It's your little mental health drugs that you're taking? Look at this, what I always say. When it comes to taking sleeping pills, or when it comes to taking Ozempic, or when it comes to taking like pills that mess with your head, I always say, like, how's your lifestyle? Are you eating healthy? Are you waking up or are you sleeping enough? 7 to 8 hours? Are you getting enough sunlight? Are you drinking enough water? Look at this. Look at this. Ow, yeah. That's pure water right there. Okay? I haven't even drank soda in 5 years. Can't you tell from this beautiful skin? I haven't drank a beer. I haven't even looked at one in 7. Can't you tell from this beautiful skin? Are you eating healthy? Are you working out? Are you running? Okay. I always say, how's your lifestyle? Like, focus on your lifestyle first. Drink a lot of water, work out, get sunlight, and like run, eat healthy, fruits and vegetables, eat protein, whole foods, okay? And then try to go out and have a social life. Try to get a group of people. I think that's what it is in your case. Human beings are social creatures, especially women. Women need like friends. They need to have a little community where they can be social and talk and be around other women. To be honest, everyone should be around other people, but I think women, especially your case, you need to like go out and talk to people and like make friends and like chill with some homegirls. That's what I think you should. Don't be taking, antipsychotic medicine. Come on now, like. But I guess if you really need it, then I guess you really need it. But I think you're good. Like, try that. And honestly, I don't know what type of job you do. Abilify, I don't know what that is. No, you started it. Okay, that's the medicine. Okay. I always live by this motto, which is don't take time off unless you absolutely need it, which is someone died or you broke a leg. Other than that, don't be taking time off. Like, don't. If you want to go on a vacation, then go ahead, use PTO, but don't just call off. Don't just be like, hey, I'm sick, can I call? Don't do that. Don't do that. And honestly, since, I feel bad for your manager, someone passed away, so she really has an issue or really has something to call off. I don't think you do. And then if you don't call off, you push through it. Next time, when the annually performance, whatever happens, they talk to you about your performance, you can bring it up and be like, hey, I don't call off. I don't take time off. I really work. And, I think that stands for something. That counts. So you should maybe think about compensating me a bit more handsomely. Say something like that. It works. Next question. Should I tell my girlfriend that my uncle said she was a big in to my mom? A big in. She was a big in. Like a big individual, I think. She's a big one right there. I really can't decide what to do. Also, for your information, there's a lot of background information. I will try to keep this minimum. Thank you. I appreciate that. To start off, both of us are 25 and frankly obese. Hell yeah. She's slightly shorter than me, so it shows more. My mother and her do not get along for many reasons. They are tolerant at best, but I know they will never be friends. My mother is one to gossip and talk behind backs, so I check her phone to see what she's saying about my girlfriend as of late. What the fuck? Okay. I'm just gonna not even acknowledge that. Well, my maternal uncle, who I thought liked my girlfriend, was talking to my mother, and my mom joked, a mean one, saying that she would have my girlfriend sit on him as punishment. He replied, "She is a bigot." Wow. I mean, I am hurt because I thought he was better than my mom. His second wife is heavier, not by far either of us. Okay, well, slow down, brother. So don't bring her into this. My family is looking to visit my uncle, and my girlfriend is saying she wishes she was going. She likes both of my uncles and my aunt. I don't know what to do. I'm open to suggestions. Lou Bloom. Well, here's one suggestion. Eat a fucking salad, okay? And then go for a run. And do that every day for 3 months. And then after, report back. Not so good advice 19@gmail.com. Let us know what happens after that. Like, honestly, I get it. It's heartbroken that your mom is doing this, but don't look through her phone. What the heck? That's your mom. Give her a little bit of privacy. Give her this much privacy. Like, what are you doing? You got more issues. You got more problems. You shouldn't be looking through your mom's phone. Like, come on. Crazy. And honestly, that's a private conversation between your mom and her brother. Like, why are you looking through their phone like that? I mean, I said it before, I'll say it again. Don't go looking for things you don't want to find. Don't. Because you're going to find something, and it's going to hurt. And you're not going to like it. And then you're going to be sending stuff to Lou Bloom on Not So Good Advice, asking for shitty advice, where in reality, you just need to lose weight with your girl. Go to the gym and start losing weight. Be serious. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm sorry you're hurt. Apologize about that. But, like, they're having a private conversation. They're joking around. They're siblings. Okay? And that conversation wasn't meant for you. So, I don't think you should be hurt. But you invaded their privacy, and you looked, and now you're hurt. You kind of deserve it. Let this be a come to Jesus moment where it's letting you know, damn, we are heavy. We shouldn't be living like this, and we need to lose weight. So that's what you should do. Just talk to your girlfriend. Don't even mention this conversation. Don't even bring up you look through your mom's phone like a weirdo. Because let's face it, parents, they're not so tech savvy, so it's easy to get in their phone and look through their shit, and you'll find all sorts of stuff. It's easy to do that, but that's also sad. Like, I wouldn't want to look through my parents' stuff. Come on, that's weird. So, yeah, don't even bring this up to your girl. Just tell your girl, babe, it's time to switch, just change our lifestyle. It's time to work out. It's time to get thin. It's time to do this and that. Say that. Okay? Next question. Dating in Boston as a 29-year-old girl. I'm going to be 30 and have full and great life, but I'm really wanting a partner. I have been on and off apps for 6 years now, and I'm growing so tired of them. I have a good idea of what I'm looking for, but I feel like I'm just seeing the same people on Hinge and Bubble and Tinder are not doing it for me either. I've tried to skip the small talks, dating events. I am starting to feel a little hopeless. I feel really ready for a relationship, and the biggest challenge feels like meeting someone who is also single and ready to date that I feel compatible with. Does anyone else have creative ideas on ways to meet people? I'm looking to meet someone kind of thoughtful who is between 28 and 34 and cares about the people in the world around them. Well, get in line, sister. Everyone's trying to find that. Everyone wants to meet someone thoughtful and around 5 to 3 years younger than them and older than them. It is what it is. I mean, if you really care, then maybe you should move, travel, different country. Like, you're talking about Boston. Good luck with that. Boston is cool. I never been, but like, if you really wanna, you gotta like dating apps. Go out every day. Be open. Travel. Like, you should make plans just to travel, just to like go. You should go outside the country and look to date out there. I know if you go to Guatemala, there's a nice, handsome man that will wife you up. Okay? Wife you up. Trust me. If you go to India, oh, bro, there is an engineer doctor out there that will just wife you up before you can step off the plane. I guarantee you. I know this. Okay? So don't lose hope. You just gotta put yourself out there more. Be positive. And travel a little bit. That's what I think the thing is. Travel a little bit. Okay. Next question. This one goes, what are you guys really doing when they don't respond to you for a few hours? What are guys doing? This goes both ways. Girls do this, guys do this, right? So there's this weird animosity. I think the word is animosity. There's this weird preconceived notion. The word is. There's this weird thing that when you text too much, you don't want to double text. You don't want to triple text. You don't want to feel needy. You don't want to ask them out. You got to play cool and pretend like you're not into them. Pretend like you don't want to be with them. Pretend like you're interested, but at the same time, you're a cool person and you're not that interested because you got options. Right? When you're talking to someone. I think that's true. That's part of the game. You got to play it in a weird certain way like that. But also, like, that's just how it is. I mean, texting really just like threw a whole monkey wrench into the gears. Because, like, back in the days when there wasn't texting, just like phone calls, emails, maybe pager. Back in the day when it was just like that, you would just give phone numbers and call people, and like if you don't have to text, and you didn't have a direct line to them, and you didn't feel like you were just, how do you say, you didn't feel like you needed their time. You demanded their time and attention. Like you didn't deserve it, or they owed you time and attention. It felt like, now there's texting and DMs on Instagram and Snapchat I hate Snapchat, but things like that, where like you're texting and they're not texting back, or not texting as soon as you think you deserve, so you feel like, what the heck, what are they doing? You're not hitting me up right away. They're not texting me as fast as I think I should be texted, or you should respond. Like that. It's just, ever since texting, that's so crazy how people feel like that. So when I text people, not gonna lie, naturally, when they don't respond as fast as I want them to, I feel something inside. I do. But also, like, I also know people live life, and they work, and they go to school, and they eat food, they sit down and eat, they fucking go in the restroom and take a shit, okay? They take showers, and they're not on their phone in the shower when the water's pouring on them. No, they go on jogs, they sleep, they're not sleeping, and they're like, oh, someone texted me. No, they don't. People are living life. So when they're not responding like that, I wouldn't take it to heart. I really wouldn't. What I do when I text to try to get to know them a little bit. I text to try to show them, like, hey, I'm a cool dude. I'm not a weirdo that's trying to stalk you and murder you. I make sure that I try to send them that vibe. But I do try to see them in a timely manner. If they're not down to meet up within a couple weeks, a month, 2 maybe that's pushing it. If they're not down to meet up and actually get a human interaction and look at each other's face and like talk, if they're not down for that, then what are we doing? Like, Papa's getting old. I don't got time to waste, you know? I'll see you on the rebound, maybe, if you're lucky. Like, you had my time and attention, not anymore. And that's how everyone else should be. No one is, only the people who really deserve your time and attention and your response and texting and phone calls. People who really deserve it should deserve it. But I wouldn't take it too personal, because people live life. They do a lot of things. Sometimes I forget to text, and I thought I responded, but I didn't. That's an honest mistake. So I wouldn't take it too much to heart. Okay? Next question. I think this is the last one. Let's see. This one says, my new girlfriend gave me herpes. Hey y'all, I'm 51 and she's 52. Damn. Middle-aged and you still have a girlfriend? That's almost like your senior citizen friend. Anyway, I started seeing this girl in January. Things are going great. 5 to 6 dates in, and we're headed towards Sexville. Oh, spicy. I invited her to my place for dinner and fun. Earlier that day, she said she has something important to tell me. Turns out she has hepatitis. Oh, God. She says she's had it for about 5 years. Oh, my God. No wonder she's single. No offense. But still, no wonder. What the heck? And it hasn't shown any symptoms or flared up at all. She takes common med, for which suppresses it. She showed no signs of an outbreak. We were both divorced. Oh, that makes sense. She's been divorced for 12 years. Okay, I get it. 5 years with me. 5 years for me. 12 years, 5 years. Maybe you meant to say before me. We both have had many partners. Somehow I avoided all diseases all these years. Unfortunately, she hasn't. Oh my God, that's crazy. I like her. I see a bright future with her. Maybe, but this issue is really bothering me. I don't want to get it. I don't want to think about it each time we are intimate. I also don't want to wear protection to have sex with my girl. I get that. That's ridiculous. I have a vasectomy for a reason, and my baby making days are over. I'm thinking about ending it with her. Help. Oh. Well, yeah, man, that's a tough one. You're not a spring chicken. You're 52, 51, and I get it. But damn, how are you? You're not like an old 60, 70-year-old, 80-year-old. But, you're not 30 or 20. Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay. I think you should definitely consider ending it, because that shit scares me. STDs, STIs, things that will never go away. That scares me. Scares me. I love protection. So I recommend you use it all the time, every time, no matter what, unless you're married and, or not married, but like, for a fact that you both are very monogamous. And even then, some people are naughty. So I would watch out with that. Yeah, man, I would consider leaving her, but also, like, dude, you're older, dog. Like, you don't, you gotta get what you can get at this point. Like, and if you're really rocking with her, then just rock with her. And, I just see how it goes, and talk to her about it. But also, like, oh, that's so scary. That will scare me so bad. That will scare me. So weigh the options. If you really like her, then you really like her, and that's okay. But weigh the options, and just realize that you're older, and you're not getting younger, and you don't have as much unlimited options as you used to. Okay, but also remember, there's probably a fine late 40s, early 50s that is STD free. So, Not So Good Advice, episode 42 in the books. Okay, like, comment, subscribe, send an email, notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. We want to know how it went. Okay, we want to know. I'll see you guys later.